Welcome back, guys. So the NFF has now officially deleted every doubt as to whether or not they are sticking with Austin Eguavoen by officially announcing him yesterday on their platform that Coach Austin Eguavoen is going to be the man to take charge or continue as head coach of Nigerian Super Eagles for these two games in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers in October against Libya. First on the 11th at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, and then on the 15th, in Libya. So this now officially is setting the record straight, and it means that they are no longer looking for, any foreign coach or any coach whatsoever at this point. It doesn't mean that they've made the deal permanent. It's still it's sort of an interim managerial duty for Austin Eguavoen, but they just want him to continue at least for these October games, and then they want to see where it goes from there. Definitely, it's well deserved. In my opinion, Austin Eguavoen obviously did enough to actually retain that position. We saw the result that he got, the last two games, winning the first one 3-0 and then drawing 1-1 for the second game. Congratulations to him and his team. They are, of course, going to still remain the same. The backroom staff, the assistant coaches, they are also going to be the same, but there seems to be a new role, or a new added role for Eguavoen and his members of the coaching unit, as the NFF also announced that they will be in charge of the Chan Eagles. They'll also be coaching the Chan Eagles simultaneously when they have the games. And then in that same announcement, the NFF also announced an interim manager for the Nigerian Super Falcons in the person of Coach Justin Madugu. So Madugu is going to be the one to take over from Coach Wandy Waldrum, who tendered his resignation a few weeks ago. Of course, he always seemed like the person that was going to land the job because of his experience with the Nigerian Super Falcons. If you remember, he was actually the person that that led the girls to the Olympic qualifiers. They actually oversaw the games for the Olympic qualifiers at the time when Coach Wandy Waldrum and the NFF were having some sort of misunderstanding, and he was not currently occupying the job at that period. So Madugu continues with the team. Again, it's still not a permanent job for him. It's basically an interim managerial role, so they just want to see how he performs for the girls, and then later on they hope to settle down and select a more viable candidates for the permanent role. And the statement, of course, that they officially announced from the NFF, let me just read it quickly. It's also important to read it out. It's been posted by the Nigerian Super Eagles on their official platforms, and then Nigeria Football Federation as well. So the statement reads, Eguavoen to continue in Eagles' role as Madugu takes over Super Falcons. The Executive Committee of Nigerian Football Federation on Thursday approved the recommendation of its technical and developmental subcommittee for the Federation's technical director, Coach Austin Eguavoen, to continue in his role as head coach of the Super Eagles and lead the team in its 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying matches against Libya next month. The 28-year-old, in temporary charge of the squad he had 3 times previously, steered the 3-time African champions to a 3-0 defeat of Benin Republic and scoreless draw with Rwanda in match days 1 and 2 earlier this month. Eguavoen and the current technical crew, that also includes Fidelis Ilechukwu, Daniel Ogunmodede, Olatunji Baruwa and Thomas Zorek, will also take charge of the Super Eagles B team for the qualifying campaign for next year's African Nations Championship, otherwise known as CHAN. With the departure of Mr. Wandy Waldrum, the Executive Committee also approved the recommendation of the Technical and Developmental Subcommittee for Coach Justin Madugu to lead the remaining technical crew and take charge of the senior women national team, Super Falcons, pending the appointment of a substantive head coach. So this is basically how it's read officially on all of the federation's platforms. And again, big congratulations to Austin Eguavoen and his team, and of course to Justin Madugu as well for landing the Super Falcons interim managerial position. And moving on, guys, Moses Simon is now up there as one of 5 Nigerian internationals who have reached a milestone of actually playing up to 150 games for a club side in the French Ligue 1. He's now, in the league with the likes of Victor Eguavoen, who had previously, made up to 170 appearance in the Ligue 1. There's also Taiwo, who made 191 appearance. Then Wilson Oruma with 196, and then John Otaka, who made 239 appearances in the Ligue 1. Simon completed his 150 appearance for Nantes in the Ligue 1 with last week 1-1 draw against Angers in a game which he obviously brought the assist for the goal. And the man has really had some fantastic career with this Nantes side. He's not won a lot of trophies, but he's won the Coupe de France title with the Canaries. And in terms of his goal and assist contributions, he's garnered a whopping 56 goal and assist contributions, having 27 goals in total for the club and 29 assists, which is incredible. I think the only person that has come close to having such assists for Nantes is the late Emilio Sala, who tragically died, in a plane crash. Moses Simon joined Nantes in 2019, initially as a loan spell from Levante, and then later on Nantes saw the talent in him and they moved forward to make the deal permanent. And ever since then, it's been such a dreamy experience with this club, playing so many games, scoring so many goals, creating so many assists, and then enjoying the love of the fans, the city and everything. Congratulations to the man. Of course, his contract still remains with the club until 2026, so there's still a lot of time for him to do some great things. And definitely we are here to talk about all the good things that he's going to do in the future with this club. Well, that is the update, guys. Thank you for watching. React to any of the stories that you want to react to. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, guys.